Fantastic. Millions and millions of views.
Number one.
At
At least 20.
least 20, yeah. I don't know. I have to look. I didn't check yesterday's numbers.
There's no need to check. There's nothing there, really. Right.
Oh, don't be such a pessimist now.
Not yet.
It takes time to become a star, Bill. Do you think Taylor Swift walked in one day and was like, you know?
Well, she did.
That was the joke. You think she just showed up one day, played her guitar on YouTube, and became a world famous superstar, making billions of dollars? No. Yes, she did.
That's exactly what happened.
It takes time.
All right.
All right. I think you're good to go. I think you're hot. Everybody's on. Jeremy Brown.
Are you on already? Is this?
No, I'm not. I'm not on. That's all.
Organic. Hi, folks. Welcome to Bull Tracks Records here in Clearwater, Florida. We are live on this Friday. Happy Friday. My name is Bill, and my cohort Randy's over here. You can't see him yet, but we're going to get a camera on him sooner or later. But you can hear him. All right, so let's take you through the process of what we do. We're grading the records to put on our website for sale. And every one of these records needs to get inspected and graded. So we'll start with this one here. We've pulled out a Mobb Deep record. This is a 12-inch single, Give Up the Goods. We've already used the catalog number to identify it here on the Discogs directory. I'm going to take it a little further and match up these numbers. All right, so we've pinned it down a little bit more. Second authorization that I go through is making sure everything on the labels match up. Sometimes there'll be variations of the label. I want to make sure you're getting exactly what you're buying. And Randy does too. All right, so we figured out this is the one we want to sell to you. The version and the pressing. Now we begin the second step of actually grading the record. I've been wiping it down, just trying to get all the static dust off and finger smudges so I can give an accurate grade of this. There's just a few slight imperfections, just a few slight scratches, I should say. One right there. Nothing that's going to affect the play at all. But it keeps it one grade below near mint, so we'll have very good plus on this one, VG plus. And that's just on the vinyl. Now we need to give a grade for the cover as well. Appreciate everybody joining us here today. All right, pretty darn good shape. Original shrink, little right edge wear right there, just from sticking your fingers in there. The little price sticker will let you know that's there as well. But we'll give this cover a very good plus grade as well. Actually, I'm going to take it down a step. This right edge wear is just a little more than I usually see, so we're going to make this very good, actually. But still comes with the original shrink wrap. The right edge wear and then the price sticker right there. We'll note all that in the comments. All right, so I've gone ahead and hit the send button. That's going to send this into our inventory in about 5 minutes. You'll be able to find this for sale at bulltraxrecords.com. That's BULLTRAX records.com. Everybody spells things funny these days. We're going to be one of them too. All right, another 12-inch from Mobb Deep. We start simply by 07863, putting the catalog number into the search engine at Discogs, 64832. And it sends us directly to the version we want. There's only one version of this 12-inch 33 1/3 from Mobb Deep, the After Hours. And GOD Part 3. All right, so the second step of the authorization is to make sure everything matches up with the labels. We have images here on the Discogs website that help us with that. Everything looks dandy. All right, let me do one more check. Triple check everything. There's the numbers here in the run out in the dead wax. I want to make sure they match with what's on this listing here on Discogs. And that requires my magnifying glass. But anyhow, we have a match. So let's go ahead and put this in the inventory. We have no music today because we had people complaining about what we were playing yesterday. I kid. Somebody threw a flag, and we are in penalty right now. So if we start singing a cappella, you'll understand why. All right, very good plus is what we're going to give the grade on this. Just a scratch here. That's one in the dead wax. Actually, I see more scratches here, so we're going to drop that to a very good. Some groove wear as well. So VG is going to be the grade for this one. Back into its handy cover. And just like the last Mobb Deep record, we had original shrink, right edge wear, and a small price sticker up here in the corner. Excuse me. We'll give that a very good grade just because this is a little more edge wear here on the right than we usually see. Original shrink. Okay, let me get this back. Slight edge wear and then the price sticker on the shrink wrap. We know what's there now. And that's how we'll list it as we send it into the inventory at bulltracksrecords.com. All right, if you're just joining us for the first time, a good indicator when we pull these out, if we see that the label here is just a plain white label with some black text, 9 times out of 10, that's going to show us right away that it's going to be a promotional copy. And it does signify that on the label. But we're going to go ahead and put in the catalog number, 54970. And it takes us directly to where we want. This is Mobb Deep and a song called Hey Love. And this is the vinyl 12-inch promo copy. I'm going to pull up the images once again. Everything there matches up. And then our third step is to check the numbers here in the runoff. XXS 54978. Boom, we got a winner. So we can go ahead and hit sell a copy because we know exactly what we have here. And if this is what you want, we're going to match you up with it. All right, now we grade the vinyl. I'm just taking off some of the static dust here. And it reveals a near perfect record. Near mint is the grade we're going to give it. We have 4 people watching this right now. I think that's a record. All right, now we need to give a grade for the cover. This is the record itself is on the Louder Records label, and they have their own generic 12-inch covers here. And then they have the label sticker up here that indicates what the song is, the artist, things like that. So it's a complete package right there. But we're still going to list this on the condition as generic. And then in the notes, in the comments, we'll let you know that it is a label. Hold on. And it's a generic label cover, but it's in very good plus shape. Stick that in there. We're ready to go. That's a heck of a bargain. $5.43 for Mobb Deep. Hey, love. And that's how they say it. Hey, love. All right, into the bin she goes. All right, get a little ahead of myself. We're going to go ahead and, again, start first with the catalog number. Yes, I type with 2 fingers. We're looking for Curtis Blow and Tough. And right away, it's showing me on the initial search engine that we've got 5 different pressings of this. So the key on identifying this record is going to be the numbers here in the dead wax and the runoff. And I just need to make sure they match up. Four copies of it. 4 different pressings, I should say. We're going to try the Compton. And sure enough, there we go. ASPRC C1. And we have a match. Just to triple check, I'm going to make sure the labels all match as well. And there's one thing, too, with the Mercury records, and KTEL is another one that does it as well. They actually put a number that lets you know where the pressing plant is. This one is going to be for, how will I see? 26 is going to be for Compton. So we have an exact match there. That one little number makes a big difference. So we can go ahead and sell a copy of this and list it on our inventory. Now comes time to grade the vinyl. One tiny little scratch right there, little hairline scratch, but that's going to keep it from being near mint. But still, even giving this a VG Plus grade is real easy. And VG Plus is not a bad grade at all. All right, let me pull this over here. Cool deal. All right, we're on Facebook today. We're on Instagram. We're on YouTube. We're on TikTok. We are everywhere. All right, let's go ahead and grade the cover. You can see right away some slight edge wear here, definitely on the corners. Otherwise, looks pretty good. We'll give it a VG Plus grade, though. And note in the comments, slight ring, corner wear. Yeah, I'm going to have to throw in the edge wear, too. And just like that, we have a record for sale at BoldTracksRecords.com. Curtis Blow, now part of the family. Let me clean this mess up. A lot of times we get these inner sleeves that are made of some cheap plastic and they just instantly fall apart. And we don't want to be breathing this stuff. Let me throw this away. Our health is important. All right, on to the next disc. Curtis Blow in the 12-inch version of Basketball. I like that song. I actually know a Curtis Blow song. All right, using the catalog number, we've identified. Well, nope, that's not it either. That's a 7-inch. We have the 12-inch version. So let me back it up a little bit. 12-inch limited edition, maybe so. Let's go ahead and double check here. And if that is not what we're looking for. So let me find a different edition here of the 12-inch. There's only 2 different 12-inch versions of this. So surely this is going to be the one. And it's not. All right, so in cases like this, there were 3 different options for us to find this exact version of this Curtis Blow Basketball, but we were unable to find it on Discogs. So it's not something we're going to be able to list for sale on our website. So we'll take this record. We have a special place for wayward records like this. We have a farm out in Central Florida, and we'll send them out there, and they'll be by themselves and their other wayward friends for the rest of their lives. Well, we gave it a try. I'm definitely going to keep that cover. Ooh, that's ugly. All right, let's get to that later. We have a pretty one first. Curtis Blow and the 12-inch version of America. Now, again, this is a Mercury Records. I'm going to go ahead and put the catalog number in first, and I'm going to show you something that helps us out a little bit. 26141. All right, Curtis Blow America. As we showed you with the other Curtis Blow record, there's going to be a small number here, number 72. That's, again, identifying the pressing plant of this edition. So we need to make sure there'll be pictures galore. And actually, there is a listing here on Discogs for America LP album 72. So our match, we've already matched this thing up, and I'm going to double check again with the matching of the labels. The 72 also appears here on the stock photo. And then we'll take it a little further and check out the run-out numbers. Yeah, there we go. So we got a winner. This is the one we're going to go ahead and list for sale. Time to do the grading of the vinyl. Look, I take off that dust. That's a perfect record there, isn't it? Not a scratch on it. And no smudge marks now. So anyhow, we're going to give this a near mint grade. Because it is near mint. Appreciate everybody joining us here. Hope you're having a great Friday. We are here Monday through Friday, most days, from 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. at Bull Tracks Records here in Clearwater, Florida. All right, time to grade the cover. Outstanding. Good presentation, good color. It's got the original shrink on it, just a little edge wear. That's always going to be there. Just so everybody's in there picking a record out, sticking it back in. You're going to put a little wear on that. Small price sticker up here. But we're going to give this a very good plus grade. And then in the comments, we'll note that it's the original shrink, slight edge wear, and then the small price sticker up here in the top. Put my name tag on it, and we're going to calculate the price via Discogs technology. Click the for sale button, and that's going to be in our inventory in about 5 minutes at bulltraxrecords.com. BULLTRAX records.com. Ugh. This is what happens when you let your album covers get moist or sticky or wet, and you try and separate them. You're going to pull all the paper off the front. We may have to find a generic cover for this one. It'll depend on the condition of this vinyl, which is most important. So anyhow, let's grab the catalog number first and get the search engine moving. 3854. Looking for Curtis Blow. And this is a full album from him. I believe this is his debut album. And there are 6 or 7 different pressings of this. As I mentioned, we would find with a typical album, LP. So we're going to take it a step further and head right into the VIN number, the runout number here in the dead wax. SRM 13854. SRM 13854. AK1. And it still shows 8 different versions. So it's going to take a little time, but we're going to make sure we're completely accurate. Given that this is a Mercury record in Curtis Blow, there it is. There's the identifier right there. Number 53 is the plant we need to find. Plant number 53, and that'll be in the directory listings here. Well, it should be. But no, they didn't put the numbers in. I believe 53 is Presswell. Let me find that. Or Keel. 53. Yep, that's a Keel. There's 53 right there. So this is the exact version. Out of 7 or 8 different copies, we've pinpointed exactly what we have here. So we can go ahead and sell a copy. And that includes the visual inspection and official grading of the vinyl. This thing is, it's been played a couple times. There you see a little groove wear there. It looks like track 4 was the most played on this side. Over here, a slight scratch. That's probably where the needle dropped right there. Still in really good shape, but we're going to give it a very good grade, which means you'll have notable groove wear, some light scratches going against the grain. This one, it fits the bill. All right, so we're going to put I'm not real comfortable with putting this out there. This is not something you want to include with the package. There's no indication that it is a Curtis Blow album. So we're going to go ahead and get a generic cover and stick it in there. A whole lot nicer presentation. So that's just listed as a generic cover. Put my name tag on it. Now, because it's generic, there are no indicators of the song or the title or anything like that. We're going to go ahead and put an inventory sticker on that. We use a numerical system. We don't do it alphabetical or chronologically. It's kind of a controlled chaos, but we know where everything's at. $391. Just based on these 10-digit numbers that we use. All right, so we're good to go. About 5 minutes, you'll be able to find that Curtis Blow, his debut album, on our website at bulltracksrecords.com. All right, another Mercury Records. There's a number right there. Again, the pressing plant number, so that's going to help us pinpoint the version that we have here in our hands. We'll start first with the catalog number, 68. It takes us right to the band Black Sheep and their album called A Wolf in Sheep's Clothing. Now, it's pulling up 7 different versions, but again, the key here is going to be the pressing plant number. We're looking for number 49. I'm going to go ahead and scroll through. Let me make sure I only got LPs up here. All right. And I only want them from the United States. All right, so that gives us 5 different editions of this record. 4, actually. Excuse me. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up the pictures, make sure that number 49 is on the label. There it is. So we have an exact match. Time to go ahead and get this thing ready for inventory. First step, grade the vinyl. This is probably the second most important step. The first important step really is identifying exactly what edition or what version of the vinyl we have. Now it's to make sure we give it a proper grade. Looks like somebody had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich or something the last time they touched this one. But I want to wipe it down just to make sure that we're giving it an accurate grade. Those smudges easily came up, and just, a few small scratches left behind. Same on this side. We're going to go ahead and give this a very good grade. Noticeable groove wear, some scratches. But those scratches will not affect the play at all, the playing surface. All right, here's another one. Pretty decent shape, original shrink, right edge wear. Price sticker up there. This edge wear is a little bit more than we usually see. So we're going to give a grade of very good for the cover. Put in the notes about the edge wear and the sticker there, and we're good to go. So let me go ahead and click this button. We'll put this available for sale on our website at bulltracksrecords.com. Take about 5 minutes to get over there. Well, these are always fun. I've got a few of these at home. I used to have a whole bunch of them. I love picture disc. Look at the color, the creativity on this. Some of the ones I have, I just take fishing string through it and make a little hook and then tie it from the ceiling so it kind of hangs like a fan. All right, so let's go ahead and pull up the catalog number. 0181 802 3000. And 6 million ways. Let me figure out what we got here first. Slow down. Now, when I put in the catalog number, it did not show me a picture disc version. So we're going to have to dig a little deeper here. I don't believe we're going to be able to find it on this one. SRD. Frontline Records? No, I don't see that there either. All right, so we have gone the wrong way in looking for this. Leaders of the New School. I'm just going to go with the title that I see here on the disc of New School, Volume 8. All right. They are not being friendly with me right now. Volume 8 is not showing up. I don't mean to be boring you with this, but we got to make sure we get this one right. All right, let me look for the record label. Enforcers. Let me put that in here. We found it. All it take was using Enforcers, and it does show a picture disc in the directory. And it's the only one available, and we'll do a quick check over. Everything matches up perfectly. So we can go ahead and officially put this up for sale. Grading a colored disc like this is really hard because all the colors seem to take away any scratches. It's not like your typical black vinyl. And most times records like this are meant for visual purposes only. It's not something that somebody's going to play. But we're going to go ahead and give this a very good plus grade. There could be some scratches in there that I can't see, and maybe you'll see. And that's all good to go. All right, and then we have a generic cover here. Generic plastic sleeve. Let me mark that. Generic plastic sleeve. I can't spell generic that way. All right, so let's go ahead and put my name tag on it. Identify that. This is a $30 item. And I guarantee you, this thing, whenever it was released in 1994, you probably would have been able to pick this up for $12. But now it's a $30 piece of vinyl, and that just shows you the value of these things, that they just keep going up every year. It's just like real estate. They don't make any more. So you got to grab it when you can. So $30 right now at bulltracksrecords.com. That'd be a great Christmas gift for me. I don't know if I'm on your Christmas list yet or not. I talk way too much, don't
I? No.
Otherwise, you'd have to. All right, on to our next search. We're going to go ahead with catalog number E267947. 947. And it takes us right to the Pillage from the Capadonna. Only one version of this available, so I'm pretty sure we're getting the right one. But we like to double and triple check everything. And the labels match up. This is a 2-record set, by the way. Triple check here with the run-out number 2AL. We have a winner. Time to put this up for sale. And you'll be surprised. I think this is going to fetch a pretty penny. All right, so first things first, we need to grade the record. Give you an accurate description of what you're going to get. So there are some slight scratches here. But other than that, I see no groove wear, no needle drop marks. Maybe that wasn't a side that was played. Wipe down this side, there's a few small scratches there. A few there. But they're very light. You can probably barely see them. I just made that one go away. That's why I have this rag with me at all times. All right, I'm going to give this a very good plus grade. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to take it down a step. This is going to be very good. I still see, every time I turn it, I see a few more scratches. Now, keep in mind, this is a 2-record set, but so far we're set on very good. I'm going to put this disc back into the cover and inspect and grade disc number 2. Again, just some slight scratches here. This actually would be a very good plus. If it was just this by itself, I would give it a VG plus, but it's not by itself. It's part of the set, and I take the lower of the 2 grades. So that way you'll get this part and you'll go, oh, wow, that's a VG plus. So that's to your advantage. But we can only give it 1 grade, so we're going to give it the very good grade. Over to grading the cover. Original shrink, slight edge wear. There's a price sticker. There's a hype sticker, was it they call that, the hype sticker. But we're going to give this a very good plus grade. Notate in the comments the original shrink, the right side wear, and then the small price sticker on the front that is on the shrink wrap, not on the album itself. All right, put my name tag on it. Wow, here's another one. Again, 2-record set. When you bought this back in 1998, $15 tops. Well, according to Discogs, which is the Bible, the Wikipedia of vinyl records, this is a $73 record. And it's only going to go up in value. If you don't play it, just put it into your collection. I guarantee this will be worth $100 in 2 years. So grab that while you can. It's available in about 5 minutes at bulltracksrecords.com. I miss having music playing. I'm going to start singing, I think. I kid. All right, here we go. Another Curtis Blow record. This is Deuce, his second album. I'm going to put in the Mercury Records catalog number. Those usually begin with SRM. That's their prefix. And showing enough. All right, now again, the key with the Mercury Records releases is they're going to put the pressing plant number usually to the left of the spindle. We have number 18 here. And that happens to be one of the options when we pull up Curtis Blow's Deuce. 1853, but we want 18. For the most part, we've already identified exactly what this is, but I like triple checking things. Everything on the label matches up. And the identifiers here inside the dead wax, BSPW, add up. So this is exactly what we want to sell. Curtis Blow Deuce. I can't figure out what that is, and I don't think that's coming out. Really, I can't even tell what that is. But it's not lifting off of the vinyl, and it looks like it might have a little bit of effect on the playing surface of track number 1. And because of that, we're going to give it a very good grade. Everything else looks fine, but again, just that track 1 right here on side 2, yeah. That raises some concern for me. So very good is what we're going to give the grade on that. My apologies to Curtis Blow. I wanted to give him a VG+. All right, somebody's had some fun with this cover. You can see there's very noticeable, almost heavy corner wear. Ring wear, some slight paper loss here on the front. We're going to give this a grade of G+. Oh, that's a hurting one, yeah. But there's the moderate ring. Oh, hold on. Moderate ring, edge wear, corner wear. Just take care of it when you get it to your house. And it'll last forever. Actually, we forgot to notate the slight paper loss here, too. Paper loss on the front cover. But there you go. Curtis Blow Deuce in the inventory right now at bulltracksrecords.com. Prince Marky D. Trip It Out. All right. Columbia Records release. We're going to go ahead and put in the catalog number. 74380. And it shows us 3 different editions of this. So that'll help pinpoint it a little bit more. All right, we pull up the images of the label. And the label includes a barcode on it. So that gives us a double identifier. And then let me check the runout numbers. B1A. This is the one we want. We're like an investigative unit. We're always searching for clues. Make sure we get it all. All right, one hairline scratch right there. But other than that, I don't see a mark on that side. And it looks good over here as well. Now, if it wasn't for that mark, this would be a VG. Now, this would be a near mint record. It really would be. But with that, I'm going to give it a VG+. Still in excellent shape. That's not enough that's going to cause a skip or a pop or anything like that. Into the cover we go. Pretty good looking cover. Some corner wear. And then the DJ sticker up there. We'll give this a VG+. We'll notate in the comments there's some slight corner wear and then the DJ sticker on the front cover. But it's ready to go now. Oh, wait, hold on. Do it all. All right, my name tag is on it, so I'm responsible. Hit it for sale, and you can find that in 5 minutes on our website. And this is what we do all day. We meaning myself. My name's Bill, and then we have Randy over here. Say hey, Randy.
How you doing?
Randy and I have known each other for a long time. Grew up together north of Pittsburgh, and here we are in Clearwater, Florida, having fun with vinyl records.
Lots of fun.
All righty. So we're going to go ahead with the catalog number of this next one from Just Ice. You know, they have Ice Cube and MC. This is Just Ice. So a lot of ices out there. 5 different versions of this are available, released in the U.S. So what we'll do to better identify it is we'll dig into first the label. So this is not the edition that we're looking for. The catalog number on what I have is on the left of the spindle. On this version, it's to the right, so that's not an exact match. And again, we're gonna pinpoint this to a T for you. We're working on Fresh Records LPRE number 5 from Just Ice. And I guarantee you that's not his real name. All right. All right, so everything, let me pull up the labels real quick. All right, that matches up now. So this is the exact version of what we want to sell here on our website via Discogs. Discogs helps us grade the records, the vinyl and the cover, and then helps determine what an asking price should be based on comparable sales in the past of the same record, if that makes any sense. All right, let's go ahead and grade the vinyl. I mean, quickly you can see noticeable groove wear. Lots of light scratches here. That's going to give it a VG grade. Anything lower would be thicker scratches and things like that that would cause a pop or a hiss. This is not going to do that. Again, noticeable groove wear. This track 3 on this side was the one that was played the most. You can quickly see that. So we're going to give it a very good grade. Let's move on to the cover. Pretty decent shape. Just off the top of my head, I see some slight edge wear, slight corner wear. There's a top edge there too. And then that DJ sticker. So we'll note this is very good condition. Slight edge and corner wear. And then that small price sticker on the front too. Let you know that's there. That's the DJ sticker, actually. Let me notate that as much. DJ sticker on the front cover. All right, we can go ahead and click for sale. $13.50 right there. Cool and deadly. All right, from Just Ice. All right, Heavy D and the Boys. This is a full album on MCA Records. So there'll be a few different versions. We'll start again, as we always do, with the catalog number 5986. And it brings us Heavy D and the Boys, Living Large. And we all live large. But not like Heavy D, I guess. All right, the first example I pulled up is a Canadian version. This is clearly not that. It would say here on the bottom rim of the text, it would say something made in Canada or made in the U.S. This is a U.S. edition. So we can go ahead and narrow it down to U.S. editions. There'll be 9 different pressings of this. No, let me take that back. There's 4 of them. I want to go straight to the runout numbers. BFW1. And we got a match. I want to triple check though and pull up the images of the label. a lot of times with these MCA records, hold on, there'll be 2 or 3 different variations of their labels. You can see this is a daylight version with a rainbow. There's also a nighttime version with the rainbow. And there's just a plain tan text with no colors on it. Those are mostly for reissues. But this is an original pressing from Gloverville. So we can go ahead and put this up for sale. We've identified exactly what we have as far as this vinyl in front of me. Time to grade the vinyl. And quickly I can see noticeable groove wear here, especially on track number 2, on side 2. Some scratches that go against the grain. If a scratch went with the groove, that's not so bad. But when they start going against the groove, but we're going to give this a very good grade. You may hear a pop. Very few, but it'll be on the first 2 tracks here. All right, let's go ahead and grade the cover. I'm going to go ahead and say very good. You can see there's definitely moderate ring wear, corner wear, edge wear. It's even got a slight seam split over here on the left. So we can't go any better than very good. But we'll describe it as moderate ring, edge, and corner wear. But it's what's inside that counts. All right, my name tag's on it, so that means I can put it up for sale at bulltraxrecords.com. That's BULLTRAX records.com. Yap, yap, yap. That's all I do is yap, yap, yap. I'm going to hit the facilities real quick. Enjoy that album cover right there, and we'll be right back. Hi there, we're back for more fun with vinyl with Bolt Tracks Records here in Clearwater, Florida. My name's Bill. We're grading vinyl records. It's the newest sensation on social media. It really is. We're going to be superstars, millionaires in no time. That's what we've been told. All right, let's get back into grading of the records. This is a Tommy Boy release. Their prefix usually begins with a TB or TBLP in this case. And it takes us direct to the version of On Fire from Stetsasonic that we're looking for. The Rainbow pressing. Well, let's make sure. First, we're going to click the images of the of the label. And again, it's a plain white label. That usually is an indicator that that's going to be a promotional copy, but this doesn't have any indicators that say such on the label. But the way to find out best is to get that runoff number here in the dead wax area to A and Herbie Jr. We've got a match. All right, let's put this up for sale on BoltTracksRecords.com. We're going to first grade the vinyl. And just from my first visual inspection, there's noticeable groove wear here, track number 4, 3 and 4, but no scratches that go against the grain. So that's a good thing. But that notable groove wear is going to bring it down to a VG grade. Very good. It's going to have some light groove wear, some slight scratches, but it's not going to affect the play at all. Right there, you can see the groove wear. All right, so very good is the grade we're going to give that. Into the protective jacket. All right, looks pretty good. My first visual I see is just some slight corner wear, really. And then there'll be some slight paper loss down here. But it's just mostly in the corners. But good enough to get a very good plus grade. And then the DJ sticker up here as well. DJ sticker on the front cover. Now, I did forget, I need to notate here, just a slight paper loss. There is an imperfection. In fact, I'm going to lower the grade of that cover to very good because of that. Light. Okay, work with me here. Lower front cover. Boom. All right, good to go. Let me put my name tag on it. And the price has been determined through past sales of this same record in the same condition here on Discogs, and they recommend a price of $16.68, which is going to be a bargain. 5 minutes, you can find that on our website, BoltTracksRecords.com. Hi there, Chili. Appreciate you dropping in today. This is Bolt Tracks Records live on social media, showing you the fine art of grading vinyl records. One, 4. It's just eerily silent in here. We can't have the music on right now. We're working on that, apparently. Anyhow, Grand Poobah. And it's an album called Reel to Reel. Now, it does say here, I noticed right away, it says record 2. So this is a 2-record set. Let me pull up the version that says 2 times vinyl. Second thing that we do to authenticate which version we have is, again, checking the label, making sure everything lays out the same. And we've got a match. That looks really good. Alrighty. Step number 2, as far as identifying, is the numbers in the run-out, but there are no comparisons here. But it does show the barcode, which is on the back. 4-1, there you go. And that matches as well. So this is the version that you're looking for. We have, and we're going to put it up for sale for you right now. Now this, again, I've just noticed out of the corner of my eye when I clicked it, that this is going to be a valuable record. Based on how many people have it and how many people want it. And then it gets also down to how many they actually pressed of this edition. So anyhow, let's go ahead and grade the vinyl first. Getting rid of the static dust with this 100% cotton rag. I like these cotton rags better than the fiber rags. The fiber ones seem to leave little scratches. They're good for taking water off windows and stuff, but not for scratching dust off of vinyl. So anyhow, once we've done that, we've uncovered one small scratch right here. It's like this big, but it's still there. And I can't make it go away. Otherwise, this is a a near mint record. But that's just one of the two. Here's the second disc. Slight scratch there. So that justifies our grade of VG plus for this. This would be an outstanding record for you to play. All right, we got them both in the protective jacket. Almost. Now we do. And a pretty darn good looking cover as well. The original shrink helps. There's some slight right edge wear. You can notice that. There's a price sticker. We can notate all that, but we're going to give this a very good plus grade. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so it's got the original shrink. It's got some slight edge wear, and then that small price sticker on the front cover on the shrink wrap. All right, let's let the numbers do the crunching. And again, I knew this was going to be something of value. Again, it's a 2-record set put out in 1992. Probably cost $12 back then for the 2 records. Right there. Well, it's gone up in value over those 20 years. It's now worth $57. The point being is that if some of your old records, they're probably worth double or even triple of what you paid for it initially. They're not making them anymore, and people still want them. So always a good thing to go in and check your records and cross-reference them on Discogs. It'll give you a true value. And if you decide you want to sell, let us know because we're always buying. All right. So anyhow, let's go ahead and stuff it in there. $55.25 for that. I need music. Fred, we need music. Work on that. All right. Wreck and Effect. Hard or Smooth is the name of this album. Catalog number, pretty simple, 10566. And it takes us to one of 8 different versions of this. Well, that's mostly CDs. So, all right. First things first, we're going to check the label. Everything looks good. This is not your typical MCA Records label. As I showed you before, it has the daylight version with the rainbow, the nighttime version with the rainbow, a basic tan text. This is pretty colorful. And they use this mostly for the 12-inch singles that they do release on MCA. All right, and then our third identifier, the numbers in the runout. FDS1, that was pretty simple. All right, so let's go ahead and put this up for sale. First things first, grade the vinyl, Bill. Give it a quick wipe down. You can even see from the cameras up there, that looks perfect. Nobody ever played that side. This side, there's a scratch there. A little bit of groove where it looks like track number 2 was the most played on this piece. But we're going to give it a very good plus grade, which is still an exceptional grade. All right, into the cover we go. Noticeable ring. Some corner wear here as well. But still, very good plus condition for Wreck and Effect. We'll notice the slight ring and corner wear, and we're good to go. Click the send button, and in about 5 minutes, you can find that on our fabulous website, bulltracksrecords.com. We are one of the largest online used vinyl dealers in the world. And we take great pride in our positive rating, 99.9%. If you buy from us, you get exactly what we tell you get. Everything is totally transparent. So anyhow, let's put that in the inventory. Give me a second. I'm going to pick some more records out. Yeah, right behind me, I got a whole box of them. Big box. All right, onward and upward. All right, this one here might be a little bit tougher. I don't see a whole lot of different variations on this, and I don't even see a catalog number. I see addresses and fax numbers. Okay, here we go. FP 9003. And Big Time, the Big Timer, I should say, from KRS-One. And when I put the catalog number in there, it shows us one version of this. And it is the only version available. Thankfully, everything matches up as far as the visual, matching the labels. It doesn't show any runoff numbers that we can compare to, but just looking at the pictures and having an accurate catalog number, we've pinpointed the version that we have here. Time to grade the vinyl. Your new car looks pretty futuristic, by the way. Looks really cool. Just the way that the headlights are set up in the front. It's a cool look. Talking to Randy about his new car. Anyhow, so let's grade the vinyl. We've wiped it down. I didn't wipe this side. Looks in really good shape. I see one scratch that goes with the groove here. It's not against the groove, but it's with the groove. A small one here. It's a good record, but it's not perfect. And really, none of us are. But we're going to give this a very good plus grade. Let's get it back inside the cover here. This is going to be a generic cover. No indicators of the artist or the song or anything like that. So let me mark generic. And then to help our shipping department, when you put this in your cart and check out, Lynn, who is in charge of our shipping department, will go in search of your record. She'll pick it, she'll pack it, she'll get it shipped within 24 hours if you make your order Monday through Friday. But I'm going to put an inventory sticker on here that it gives her number that'll help her find this when it comes time to put it in your cart. And for that, we rely on our trusty Post-it notes. 2816 064040. All right, and that 10-digit number again will help Lynn identify your record, make sure we get it to you properly. Here we go. Two people. How you doing? I guess your name's Alex, right? Hi, Alex. I'm Bill. Welcome to Bull Tracks Records Live. What we're doing is grading vinyl records. You joined us just in time to start this one. 42463 463. All right, we're looking for KRS-One. Step into a world. It shows three different versions. One being a promo. We can take that out of the equation because that's a color label. It's not a basic generic white label, which most promos are. All right, so let's go ahead and match up the labels. Everything looks good on that side. Everything looks good on that side. All right, so we have properly identified this one. I think we're going to have to pull down. There we go. Much better. Let me double check this again, featuring Puff Daddy. All right, we're back on track. All right, so this is the version that we want to put up for sale. You see a slight little imperfection there. That's a minuscule hairline kind of scratch. I had trouble describing this. And that never happens. But the rest of the record looks perfectly clean. But again, just that one scratch and this one right here will keep the grade at very good plus. When you put this on your turntable, you're not going to hear any of these imperfections that I've described. You're going to get a good, clean sound. Very good plus is the grade we're going to give for KRS-One. All right, time to grade the cover. Now, it is a generic cover, and it has the label sticker here with the identifiers up on top. And we'll describe it as such. It is a generic cover with the label sticker on the top, and we'll grade actually the generic cover as a VG plus as well. Boom. And we're ready to go. For $2, You and KRS-One can be jamming. Right there. That'd be a great Christmas gift for somebody. And inexpensive, a $2 Christmas gift. You don't find Christmas gifts for $2. All right, moving on to our next one, another KRS record. KRS-One, I should say. 1 2 4 1 4 2 4 4 2. 10 digits that make things easy. All right, here we go. Step into a world. We just did a version of this. Step into a world. This is going to be a little different because the other one was a promo copy. This is an actual retail copy. All right, matching up the labels. We got a perfect match there. I'm going to triple check, and go into the the VIN number. AX1. Perfect. 1AXI. All right, this is the one. I'm going to pop this up. All right, now time to grade the vinyl. Just one quick look at it. I can see light scratches and groove wear. Looks like track 3 was the most played on this version. And that's the radio edit. And this is just one LP version over here. But again, noticeable scratches, noticeable groove wear. Still worthy of a very good grade, which is what we'll give it. All right, time for the cover. Grade. Usually it's a slight wear here on the right edge. That's a little more noticeable there. But still, it's the original shrink. So the rest of it's going to be in perfect shape. But again, you can visually see that. So I'm going to take the grade down from what would be a VG plus to just a VG. But again, the original shrink is there, and then the moderate right edge wear. And I'm going to notate it as such. But we're ready to go. Uh-oh, getting a text. So I was hanging out with a friend of mine last night from Charlotte, North Carolina. He's in town, and his daughter just got a turntable. And she wants to start stocking up on vinyl. And my friend just texted me. She wants Bob Marley stuff. So I got to look for some Bob Marley albums here in a little while. But anyhow, this is the KRS-One Step Into a World, now in the inventory at BullTracksRecords.com. Boom, boom, boom. So apparently this collector who we purchased this lot from was pretty good about grouping all the bands and artists together. I mean, this is our 5th KRS-One 12-inch. We're getting ready to do another one there. Dougie Fresh is on the way. And you get to be a part of it. Thanks for joining us. All right. A clue that we have is if it's just a plain white label with basic black text, it's going to be for promotional use only, and it does signify that here on the label. So it gives us an idea what we're looking for once we get inside. 128342. 342. And we're looking for Over Here from KRS-One and the Temple of Hip Hop. Now there is in the directory here a version of the promo only copy. So we're going to click that first. That's going to be our best bet. We're going to pull up the images. Already we have a problem. On this version of this promo copy, what it's showing me on Discogs directory is that this is a black label with white print. This is the total exact opposite of what we have. So we need to search for another promo edition version of this. Boom, boom, boom. And it says single-sided white label. Well, there's music on both sides, so that's not what we're looking for either. Boom, boom, boom. All right, one more chance. Here's a 12-inch promo. And sure enough, I think we might have this. Nope. Boy, we're having a tough time with this one. Let me go ahead and re-enter this number. 128342A. 8342A. Get rid of the A. All right, you feel that? You feel that? Come on. How bad do you want it? That's the one we want. Okay, and a promo version of it is available. I wasted a lot of time on this, and I apologize. All right, so we figured it out. Now this is the version we want to sell. See, people left us because it was taking too long. And I even shaved today. All right, time to grade the vinyl. Quick sweep of the static dust. I mean, you can tell this record has been played. There's a scratch mark there for track 1. Otherwise, that side looks good. I did notice some scratches right here, but still great shape. VG plus as far as I'm concerned. And that's exactly the grade we'll give it. Again, generic cover, label sticker right here. Our sleeve condition will be listed as generic, but you'll find the additional information in our comments. Generic cover with the label sticker and a VG plus cover as well. And it'll be available for sale in about 5 minutes at bulltracksrecords.com. Again, basic white label. We'll let the identifier, hold on, let me finish this out. Oh, 1241 42474 KRS1 and Heartbeat, a friend, the vinyl. There's only one edition of that. Hopefully the labels match up, and they certainly do. It doesn't say anywhere on the label that it being a promotional item, but it still has a basic white label with the black print. So that's a match. Let's take care of that static dust. I mean, you can tell there's a small scratch here. Somebody was probably grabbing it whenever it finished that third song. But that one little scratch is going to keep it from perfection, near perfection. But we're going to give it a very good plus grade, and that's still a terrific grade. You're basically getting a brand new quality record at a discounted price. Into the cover it goes. All right, generic cover, shrink wrap, small price sticker. It does have the hype sticker, the artist label sticker, actually on the cover, not on the shrink wrap. We'll notate that it has the original shrink with the label sticker. Actually, let me put generic. Cover with the label sticker, VG plus, and then we'll notate that it does have the original shrink. And we're good to go. Okay, now we're going to put it into Discogs, which is the Wikipedia, the Bible of vinyl records. It's going to calculate previous sales of this same album or vinyl and the same condition and give us an estimated price. We can't guess the prices for all these. We are not that smart. But anyhow, it shows that this is now a $20 record. It was $12 when it was brand new in 1988, but now it's worth $20. Grab it now, because a year from now, these things are only going to go up. We won't be adjusting our prices, but as new inventory comes in, those prices will eventually subsequently go up. But we're good to go. Let's send it into the inventory. All right. Again, fresh white label. It does say for promotional use only on the bottom, so that gives us a head start as far as identifying the record. 71261 WT. And it takes us right to it. The promo edition of Doug E. Fresh, Hands in the Air. Given the visual now, making sure that the labels match up, everything good there. It does have the runout numbers, so we can verify it there as well. 1A. And the SRC logo. It's on there. We're good to go. All right, next step, grade the vinyl. everything looks pretty good there. I don't see any scratches. That's just a smudge mark. Make sure both sides look just as good. Again, a slight scratch there. Another 2 there. But nothing that's going to affect the sound, the overall sound of the vinyl. So we're going to go ahead and give this a very good plus grade. All right, very generic cover. We'll just say generic and move on. No identifiers or no hype stickers, nothing like that. Put my name tag on it, and we've got it up on the website now. Now, there are no identifiers here, so I'm going to go ahead and put an inventory sticker on it so our shipping department has no trouble finding your vinyl. 2816, 110, 432. Hi there, folks. Thanks for joining us here at Bull Tracks Records. We're live on social media grading vinyl records. It's a hot new craze, and we are leading the forefront. We're putting in the basic catalog number, first of all. 031. It shows a couple different versions, including a promo copy version. First look, you'd think, yeah, this is probably a promo because it's just basic white, but there are no indicators on the label. It says promo only. So we'll start with a basic 12-inch edition of this. And thankfully, the labels do match up. This is a retail version, not a promotional version. And there's nothing, no indicators to show me what the possible companion runoff numbers are matching. But this is what we're looking for. So we're going to go ahead and sell a copy of it. Second step, grading the vinyl. And judging from the first sweep right here, we've got a near mint record from Dougie Fresh. Practically brand new. And you're going to be able to get it at a discount because it's used and you're getting it from Bull Tracks. All right, a basic generic cover. Dougie Fresh is on G Street, the label, and this is one of their generic covers. And then it has the hype sticker here that identifies the Dougie Fresh and the song title. So we're going to go ahead and grade this as very good plus. It's got the original shrink. Actually, let me take this back. This is a generic cover. So let me list this as generic and then put in the notes, generic label cover with the sticker. And then we'll let them know that the original shrink is part of the package. And now we're good to go. Let me put my name tag on it and we'll slip it into the inventory here at bulltracksrecords.com. That's how easy it is. I'm going to be like most, internet video superstars. I'm going to have somebody come in and start rubbing my feet while I do this every day. There's a lot of that on YouTube. You just don't see it. There's a lot of it. All right, onward to our next vinyl, Dougie Fresh and the Get Fresh Crew, and a song called The Show. Looks like there'll be 3 different pressings of this, but you know us, we know how to find out exactly which one it is. Start first with comparing the labels on the directory with what I have here in my hand. Everything looks accordingly good. We triple check now. We're going to check the runout numbers. D242, D2, looking for True Tone. And there we go. True Tone Disc Labs, which is the pressing plant. They actually have that in the etchings here in the dead wax. All right, let's go ahead and sell a copy. If this is something you want, make sure you get to our website, bulltracksrecords.com. And we spell Bulltracks, Bulltrax, records.com. All right, a couple slight scratches. Yeah, this record's been played. Probably at a house party that you were at. You never know. And it looks like it was only played on that one side. Side 2 here looks real good. Side 1, yeah, a few small scratches right there. We'll give this a very good plus grade, though, because even those small scratches, you're not going to notice it or even hear it when you put your stylus on. All right, let's move on to the cover. Generic cover here. It's not a generic label. This is a Capitol Records sleeve, and Doug E. Fresh is on Reality Records, so we're just going to say generic. No comments need to be made. All right, so let's get that in the inventory. Again, no identifiers up here. I want to help out our shipping department. I'm going to put an inventory sticker on there real quick. 2816. 126, 710. And just like that, we have more inventory at Bull Tracks Records. How many we figure we have in the inventory yesterday? Was it 200,000? Something like that?
Yes.
Randy's going to look that up. We have close to over 200,000 records physically in our inventory right now. 162.
199,502.
199. Pretty close to 200,000.
Yeah. We'll be there by next week, right?
We hope so. See, it kind of counterbalances. Between Randy and I, we'll get about 200 records, give or take, in our inventory. But on the other hand, we might sell 150 records today, too. 162, 440. Hold on. And once again, if you order from us Monday through Fridays, 612, your order will be picked, packed, and shipped within 24 hours. Our shipping department is open 7 days a week, but UPS or United Postal Service does not run on Saturday or Sunday, at least not around here. All right, so we're looking for Doug E. Fresh. It's on. Again, the first indicator, white label. So it's going to be a promo version. And I guarantee you there's one of those. Here we go, G Street. PR12. No. That's not the one we want. So, thankfully, there are two different promo versions of this listed in the directory here at Discogs. And the second one that we hit identifies what we have here. We have to notate here, MC Lee taped his name on the label. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and do the grading. There's some scratches right there, scratches there, but just light scratches. Somebody had some fun with this record. But anyhow, enough notable groove and scratch wear that we're going to go ahead and give it a VG grade. Very good. Still very playable. You'll probably get a few pops right here. But sometimes that's the beauty of vinyl records, man. That's how I used to listen to them. Every record I had a pop or a hiss in it. Let's bring back the old days. All right, time to go ahead and grade the cover as well. Rap-A-Lot Records. That's not this label. This is G Street. So we're just going to say it's a generic cover. But in the notes, I'm going to put the name sticker. That's obviously a DJ name. DJ sticker on the label. MC Lee. You know, if your nickname is MC Lee, you might want to buy it just because your name's on this record. But again, a generic cover. Let me put my name tag on it. You know, for $3, you can get this. $3. That's a hell of a value. And again, like all this vinyl, the prices are only going to go up as time goes on. So let's make Doug E. Fresh part of your party. All right, again, no identifiers here as far as Doug E. Fresh, so I'm going to go ahead and put an inventory sticker on it. 2816, 135, 584. And we are buzzing right along. Alrighty. All right, so Doug E. Fresh and a G Street Records release. So these are going to match up, the cover and the disc. let's start first with the catalog number. 162 440 583. All right. Doug E. Fresh and I Ite. All right. Is the name of that. Shows us two different pressings right away, U.S. pressings. But we'll go ahead and double check. Catalog number matches up. The graphics and the layout on the labels match up. I can verify that. And it doesn't give a chance to compare run-out numbers. Sometimes the directory at Discogs won't include that. But I'm 99% certain this is exactly what we say we're selling. So let's sell a copy. Grading the vinyl is the next step. Doubtful you can see from the cameras, even though those are fabulous cameras. There's a scratch mark here. Right here, this is where the needle dropped on track 1. Anytime you drop a diamond or any type of stylus on it, you're going to leave a mark on this vinyl. But it certainly looks good enough. We're still going to give it a very good plus grade, though. As I mentioned, Doug E. Fresh is a part of the G Street roster, and this is one of their generic covers. We'll list it as generic and then a generic label cover in the notes, and it's in very good plus shape as well. No identifier, so again, let's go ahead and stick an inventory sticker on there to help the shipping department. We go through these Post-it notes like crazy. If you're looking for an investment, put your money in the Post-it notes. We'll keep you floated. All right, here comes the inventory number. 142. Boy, I hope he gets that music thing straightened out real quick, because if I have to sit here and listen to myself all day, I'm going to pull my hair out.
Don't do that, Bill.
Well, I have no hair to pull out. That's why I have a ball cap on.
We gotta keep our resources.
That voice you hear is my cohort, Randy, who's on the other side of the inventory box. We're going to get a camera and put it on him, too, for his appearances.
Hey, wait a minute.
That wasn't part of the original deal.
Well, then I'd have to start wearing pants.
Yeah, we can't have that. He doesn't like wearing pants at work. And there are, we try to keep this family friendly. All right, let's move on. Here's another edition of It's On from Doug E. Fresh. And on the flip side, Where the Party At? Shows one version of this. And the thing with the 12-inch editions of all these records is there's not as many pressing options as there would be for a traditional album. So it helps us identify it a whole lot quicker. Let me pull up the visuals. We're going to match up the labels. And we have certainly done that. Run-out number is supplied to us. We're looking for SP specialty pressing. All right, here we go. Now the good part is grading the vinyl. See, that static dust comes off. That's a near mint record right there. And at first look, I wouldn't have said that. Here's one thing that'll keep it back just a little bit. There's just a slight imperfection right here. But it's enough that I can't call this a near mint record. But you can tell everything beyond that is near mint. But we're going to say very good plus to be totally transparent. You'll learn that I like to undergrade more than I like to overgrade. Would rather you be happy and surprised than angry and disappointed. I get enough of that at home. Anyhow, let's go ahead and grade the cover. This is a generic cover, but it's a generic label cover. Doug E. Fresh is on G Street. This is the G Street generic cover. Original shrink wrap. There's the label identifier. It's actually on the cover, not on the shrink wrap. But overall, it's a generic cover, and I'll notate it as a generic cover with the label sticker. And it's a VG, not a VG plus. That corner wear gives it away. That is ready to go. Let me go ahead and put my name sticker on it. Slap the price in there. That's a $2 record. $2. Think of all the fun you could have for $2. And we make it happen here at Bull Tracks Records. Again, this does have the identifier here, so we don't need to put a sticker on it. Boom, ba-doom, boom. Hi there, folks. Thanks for joining us. I just see username. I'm sure that's not your real name. All right, we got Busta Rhymes. Everything Remains Raw, the 12-inch version of us. No, I take that back. 3. Yes, it is. Okay, I see 5 tracks, but those are all variations of that. I see 4 tracks over here. It almost looked like a real album. But, all right, let's start with the catalog number. That's our easiest path to success here. All right, Busta Rhymes and Woo-Ha, Got You All in Check, which is the anthem here at Bull Tracks Records, by the way. All right, so we've tracked it in that close. Let's go ahead and compare the labels. Everything matches up there. Let me look at side B too. Yep, we're good to go. It doesn't give us any run. Okay, there are some run-out numbers. Let me triple check that. 5 DMM. And bingo, we've got a winner. Time to sell this copy and get it on our website. We use a website called discogs.com that helps us grade the record and give it a price. All right, so we're grading the vinyl right now. Slight scratches. There's no groove wear or anything, but that's one kind of scratch there. But still, no groove wear, one scratch here, one here. Okay, that's going to take it down a little bit. But we'll give this a very good grade. There is no noticeable groove wear, but there are these scratches. And that kind of raises an eyebrow for me. Like this. All right, time to grade the cover. Generic cover with the label indicator, the label sticker. So let me slap in generic cover with the label sticker on the front and a DJ sticker. There's some slight corner wear. So we'll just give that a VG grade. All right, price has been calculated thanks to Discogs and their technology. And for $8, you can have this Busta Rhymes. All right, let's stick it in the Bull Tracks Records inventory there. Hi, Sarah. Thanks for joining us. Sarah, Taylor's version, it says. I bet we got a Swiftie watching. We haven't seen any Taylor Swift versions, especially the new Taylor's versions. But I'm sure we'll see some soon. All right, starting with a simple catalog number on our next search. 63844. Boom, takes us to Busta Rhymes, Turn It Up. And on the other side, Fire It Up. So we can turn it up and fire it up with one record. That's living large, kids. Sorry, Randy was hitting his bong. A kid. All right. So we're matching up the labels here for Busta Rhymes. Rhymes galore. Everything's accurate there. Triple check. Let's triple check. Everything on the run out matches as well. So we can put this safely and comfortably up for sale. All right. The second important part of here is grading the vinyl. This is what you want. This is the ultimate goal. Sure, it's nice to have a good cover, but you want to have a good piece of vinyl. And that you will get with this one from Busta Rhymes. After I get the dust off of it, we got a near mint record here. And we will grade it as such, near mint for Busta Rhymes. All right, it's a generic cover with the label sticker, but the shrink wrap's still on it. That's always a good sign. But we list the condition as generic and then put it in our comment notes that it is a generic cover with the label sticker. And very good plus. We're also going to notate that we do have the original shrink on it. Some people like that. All right, my name tag is attached to it, and it's ready. We're going to have it on the bulltracksrecords.com website here in about 5 minutes. So, all right. All right, more Busta Rhymes. This one with Mariah Carey. I never knew they had a collaboration, but they did, and I have it here in my hands. I'm not seeing a good catalog number without using my magnifying glass, so we're just going to start with the barcode. 765-28291. And it takes us right to it. One version of I Know What You Want from Busta Rhymes and Mariah Carey. You know, and I feel bad. It's a Busta Rhymes with Mariah Carey, but where's Mariah? I just see a picture of Busta. Right? We demand to see some Mariah Carey. At least I do. All right. So let's go ahead and, first of all, we're going to match up. Why don't you do this one? Okay. First of all, we're going to go ahead and match up the labels. And everything there is accurate. Randy just handed me one that we're going to put in next. I think he might have found something interesting for us. All right, let me do a third check on this record with the matching of the run-out numbers. And we're good to go there. So let's sell this. The grade begins now. Just a lot of static dust. Here is a small hairline scratch. One there, but still minimal. It certainly will not affect the play of this vinyl at all. We're going to give it a VG plus grade, actually. There's no groove wear, so I can't give it a VG. That's good enough for VG plus for me. All right, so let's slip it back into the cover. Definitely noticeable ring, corner, edge wear. I think, yeah, see how that's kind of coming out the side there? We're going to give this a VG grade and let you know that it's noticeable. Ring, edge, and corner wear for Busta Rhymes. And again, I'm not happy that he does not have a picture of Mariah Carey on there too. But that's just me. All right, let me put my name tag on this and let's move on. All right, there you go. All right, so Randy just handed me this one. Oh, yeah, definitely. That's pretty.
I looked it up already.
Dr. Dre, The Chronic. And this is a totally mint condition record. It's still in the original shrink. It's still sealed. There's no edge wear. This is mint all the way around. So we're going to have to start with the barcode because we're not going to open it up and look at the label. Our identifier here will be the barcode this time. 28706 and then 3001. 1231. All right, this I did not know. This is a two disc set. But again, we're not going to open it and find out because it's way more valuable the way it sits right now. The only thing is that we're not going to be able to accurately describe or tell you which pressing plant this came from because those identifiers are on the dead wax on the vinyl inside this sealed shrink wrap. So let me at least get as close as we can. All the visuals as far as the front cover, back cover, it all matches up. And of course, like we just did, the barcode matches. So let's go ahead. We can safely sell this one. Now, again, this record, when it came out in 2001, you were probably able to purchase a double record. Dr. Dre, I'm going to say $15, $16. I wasn't buying vinyl back in the early 2000s, but I'm just going to guess. But we have one here that's in mint condition all the way around. Let me put the grades in as such, mint and mint. Let you know that it's an original shrink, that it is sealed. And there's really nothing else wrong with it. How much do you think this record costs? Right now, how much do you think it is worth? As I said, back in 2001 when it came out, you probably could have got it for $15, $16 maybe. This is a $95 record. And again, it just goes to show you the value of, and the investment value of vinyl. The prices just go up every year. So even if you spend $95 for this, which would be a great deal, 2 years from now, if you need to unload your collection, you probably get $130, $140 for it, as long as you leave it sealed like that.
Yeah, just don't play.
That would be key. But $96, and we're going to put it up on our website at at bulltraxrecords.com. That's BULLTRAX records.com. I'm going to get a double check on this to make sure I'm putting it in, entering it right. Give me just a second and I'll be right back. If you hear someone singing, that'll be Randy on the other side of the room. He's not here, so we're just going to put it in. All right. Again, we're going to put this back in. Dr. Dre, the Chronic. That's kind of the one that was the game breaker for him. I mean, the game maker for him was the Chronic.
I believe it was.
And we are not hip hop record experts, but we're pretty sure.
We're working on it.
Yeah, we're getting close. We will have to take a certification test here in the next few months, so we need to bone up now. All right, so another Busta Rhymes 12-inch. 063892. 892. No, I don't need that other O. 63892. All right, we're looking for Busta Rhymes and You Won't Tell, I Won't Tell, backed with Dangerous. I think it's the other way around. Dangerous, backed by I Won't Tell, You Won't Tell. All right, we're going to narrow this down a little bit more. We're going to compare the labels, make sure everything there matches up. And they do. Our third check will be the VIN number and the runout, 83, and another winner. So let's go ahead and safely and confidently put this up for sale. We're almost sure. All right, so here's a small scratch here and there. That's on side one. Side two, there's one there. So, I mean, this record has been played, and these records are meant to be played. But just those slight marks are going to hold it back. I'm still going to give it a very good plus grade. That's accurate as they get. Those small imperfections are not going to cause any pops or hisses whenever you play it back. All right, onto the cover, generic cover with the label sticker here. And I'm going to say that's in very good condition. So let me notate it as such. All right, my name tag's on it. I'm responsible for this. And if I do it or Randy does it, it's pretty darn accurate because we don't mess around. All right. Hey, Randy, put a sticker on the next one.
All right.
I'm going to step outside for just 1 second. Where is my Latifah? I know it's in here somewhere. What the heck did he do with that? What? Well, when I take a break, I put the Queen Latifah. Here she is. All right. Mm-hmm. Instead of looking at an empty chair, of course, if you want to look up higher, you can see the Whipped Cream and Other Delights album cover from Herb Alpert. We might have a copy or two of that here. But here, look at Queen Latifah while I do my thing. In fact, we should leave her picture up there all the time. She's way prettier than I am. Talk to you in a minute. Hi there, we're back. Thank you, Queen Latifah, for all you do. Excuse me. All right, so back at it. This is Bull Tracks Records here in Clearwater, Florida, live on social media. And you get to watch us grade the vinyl records, the fine art of it. My name is Bill, and Randy is here with us. And this is what we do. All right, we're going to start our search by inputting the catalog number into the search engine here at discogs.com. And our initial search finds nothing. I'll take that back. All the Way to Heaven, Doug E. Fresh. That's the one we want. All right, so this is going to be U.S. edition. Made in the USA on the bottom. But I'm going to go ahead and double check to make sure that the images on the directory match up with what we have here. And we've got a match. I like to triple check. And we're going to go ahead and back up these numbers here in the runout as well. Junior. And another winner. So let's go ahead and sell this copy. All right, time to grade the record. I see some light scratches here. A little bit over there. Some groove wear here. This looks like where they dropped the needle for track 2. That was played the most on this disc. But we're going to give this a grade of very good. Again, notable groove wear and some light scratches. Stuff it into the generic cover. There's no markings on this at all. Totally generic. But because there are no identifiers up here to help our shipping department, I'm going to go ahead and put an inventory sticker up there. That's really the most exciting part of the day is when we do the inventory sticker. I kid. Alrighty. 2816. 176, 786. So that way, when you order this, you have it in your basket, you hit checkout, that number is going to appear, and it'll help our shipping department go right to it and make sure we get it into your package. All right, another 12-inch 33 1/3. This was from Bad Boy Entertainment, the Notorious B.I.G. We'll start again with the simple catalog number. 9307. And it takes us right to the Notorious B.I.G. and the 12-inch 33 1/3 of Dead Wrong. And another title that I'm not going to say. But anyhow, let's go ahead and match up the labels. Visually, everything there matches up. And they don't give us a chance. There are no runoff numbers listed on the directory here. But I can rest assured, 99% sure that this is the version we want. So we can go ahead and put that up for sale. Time to grade the vinyl. Doesn't look like this was ever played. Anytime you get a record, you can tell right away if a needle has been dropped on it at all at any point, especially here on the first tracks. But this is super clean. And we'll give it a grade of near mint. Again, this is a Bad Boy Entertainment release. Bad Boy Records also have their own generic 12-inch covers. That's what this is. Our condition will be listed as generic, but in the notes, we'll let you know that it is a label cover. And it's a VG+. No identifiers here, so let's go ahead and put another inventory sticker on that. And we have run out of that one. We go through a lot of Post-it notes here. All right, let's generate the number. 16. 183,218. And just like that, it's available for sale on our website, bulltracksrecords.com. All right. This one here, I can tell we're going to be saying it's got a lot of scratches, but we still want to get it in the inventory. 78162. We're putting in the catalog number 612 78612 79032. And it takes us to 1, 2, 3 different versions of the vinyl. So we'll start with number 1. Second thing we're going to do here is match up the labels. And we have a perfect match here. Yep, all good. And then our third check is the identifiers here in the runout. There's so many scratches on this, I can not find. Oh, there it is. B. That's the one we want. All right, so let's go ahead and put this up for sale. Grading the record, this one's not going to be hard. Look, I mean, just scratches all over it. I'm not quite sure what someone would, how would they would do that, but they managed to put a scratch on pretty much every inch of this record. It's not a deep scratch. It's all very light, but you're still going to get some hissing and popping. So we're going to grade it accordingly as just a G+. There's scratches. You can see them, and there's going to be some noise. But a lot of people like that in the record. So if that's you, here we go. A generic cover. No indicators on the front, so that's going to require another inventory sticker. We'll go ahead and generate that number. Let me go ahead and restock our Post-it notes. Hold on a second. So, all right, let's do this real quick. Reload. Interesting. So apparently on one of our streams here, we're going to go away in a couple minutes. We can only go for 2 hours at a time, is what I'm seeing. So we'll go ahead and reboot it once we get to the end. This is all very new to us. This is like our first week doing the live broadcast here on social media. My name's Bill, by the way. All right. So we already did this record. I don't know why we're doing it again. Oh, that's right. I'm going to put an inventory sticker on it. I got distracted by that. Hold on a second. All right, we're moving to the hot pink Post-it notes now. And actually, while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to go up front and let our office folks know that we need to reorder these. Identified that. All right, hold tight. I'll be right back. Well, that didn't take long. Our office personnel knew that I was going to be requesting these, and they already had them available. So we are good to go. Welcome back. We are Bull Tracks Records, and we are live on social media, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. till 5-ish. Depends on the weather. All right, we're going to begin our search engine again. We're going to simply use the catalog number, our Pro LP. which is a Louder Records prefix, 4394. All right, and putting the simple catalog number into the search engine here at Discogs has brought us to the promo version. And if you're familiar with our broadcast here, you'll notice that anytime it's a plain white label with just some black text, 9 times out of 10, that's going to be a promotional only copy. And that is the case here. It says here on